Hello, everyone. It is Michelle. We're with Owl Star Stampers, and we are live on this Tuesday, June 7th, 2022. I have a home decor project we are going to make today and some other fun stuff to share with you. So we will wait just a minute. I'm here a little bit early, and we will get started. Also, if you're watching on YouTube, leave me a comment. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. So I still plan to be live tomorrow, Wednesday evening, but I had a special project to share with you and I couldn't wait. So that's why we're here today. And I wanted to go live yesterday and it just didn't work out. So hello everyone, it's good to see some people are finding me. And we will get started. So, good morning and afternoon, depending on where you are located. I see some Minnesota and Wisconsin and Florida. So, hello, hello. All right, so today is the last day for a class that I have that I'm offering, and it is a mega masculine class. So I'm going to go over that and show you the samples, and then we're going to make one of the projects with it. So good morning, everyone. Let me pull up the suite of products and show you what I'm using. Oh, I heard something, but it was in the hall. Somebody was walking by. Okay, we are going to be using the He's the Man suite right here. And it is on page 78 and 79 in our annual catalog. And so I'm actually not going to do any stamping, but I'm going to be using this awesome pack of paper and the, what are they called? Rustic metallic adhesive back dots and some linen thread. So that's what I'm going to be using along with adhesive. And then some coordinating cardstock. But that's where you'll find this. And again, this is what is going to be featured in my Mega Masculine class. So I wanted to give you guys another project that you can use with the products that you're already going to be getting if you're taking that class. Or if you already ordered it or have it, then here's a great project for you. I feel like we never have enough masculine stuff. So hopefully you will love this project. Hi everyone, it's good to see you. Sharon said, hi Michelle, welcome home. I had the best time away, and I'll talk a little bit about that later, and I have a few things to share with you from my trip, and I'll share more on Wednesday night, but like two or three little gifty things that I got. So let me dive into the class. Let me grab my thing right here. I couldn't remember where I put it. So I'm calling this a mega masculine class, number one, because it is masculine. And number two, because you're going to make 10 projects total, 10. And so that's a lot. Like normally my card classes might be like 4 cards, 2 of each. Like that's my card club. Reminder that deadline is on the 10th if you want to join. I do have a few spots open. Not many. Hello, am I back? I have no idea what just happened. I went to talk about something and my computer just like flashed 2 times and then it was off. And when I went to reconnect, it said, do you want to resume? So I've never had this happen in all the years I've done a Facebook Live. So anyway, I think I'm back. I'm so sorry about that interruption. That was, again, very bizarre. I have no idea what happened. Anyway, I was talking about what's included in this class. The 8 cards, the shadow box, and the treat holder. So here's what the shadow box looks like. So this is really cool, and I put a photo in here, a 4x4 photo. You could put some more paper or whatever. But anyway, this is what you'll make in the class. We're going to make a different one today. So you'll make a different 8x8 you could give to somebody else today. And then we have this cute little treat holder. You can put candies or a little small gift in here. And then there's 8 cards you're going to make in this class too. So let me show you some sneak peeks. One that has the old car. This is like the camping, some beer. And again, you can change these out if some of these things aren't for you or your people. This one, grilling. It says you're flipping awesome. Best Dad Award. This one just has a bunch of cute little things. And then this card. So I did use the bundle on the set. So the bundle is awesome. It comes with a stamp set and a set of dies. Now I love the dies so much I have 2 sets of them because the dies have a bunch of these different labels and like shapes that you can stamp a lot of sentiments on. And so I really love them. So this bundle I highly recommend. I only use the stamp set a few times and a few of the dies. But I don't know what my computer is doing. Am I still there? Can somebody comment? It keeps like telling me weird things. I don't know if this is gonna work. Okay. It looks like I'm still going. Anyway, you can add this on if you don't have it already. So that's the class. The class also comes with a full pack of paper. You're going to get a full package of these dots and some linen thread. So that's what the class has. Lots of products, over $30 worth of products. And you'll just need your own frame, your own ink, and all of that. All the shapes and stuff. Okay, all the shapes and stuff will be die cut for you. My computer is really freaking out right now. So, that's the class. Here's another little fun scrapbook page that I made using the same products. For my husband. Last October he ran a 100-mile race, so I used a lot of these elements. This is a 12 by 12 frame, and then these just retired, and I have them on the foam adhesive sheets, and anyway, I use that suite of products to create this for his race that he did, and those pieces. Yeah, my computer is telling me that my storage is full, which I've never had that happen, and it keeps going in and out, so I apologize. I don't know what is going on. I did a Zoom this morning and recorded that, and maybe that like took up some storage, but I'm just going to keep going, and hopefully this will be fine. So the other thing I was just going to talk about is there is an optional add-on class. It's $25, and you're going to get some designer series paper and embellishments. And it's using the bottled happiness bundle. So here's a few sneak peeks of some of those cards. They're really cute. You will need your own stamp set and punch if you don't have it. You can add those on. And here's 3 of the 5 cards. You'll make 5 cards. You'll get a full package of these pretty gems. And the paper I used is this pack of paper. It is called Awash in Beauty. And then don't forget you'll want this, and then there's a fun punch if you don't have that already. So just a fun little add-on you can get. Okay, I'm totally freaked out about what is happening right now because I've never had this happen. So we're just going to get into the project. So maybe I'll just show you everything else on Wednesday night when I get my computer all situated. So I kind of have everything pre-cut so we can just get started. So let me turn you down. Also, if you want to take the class, the link is in my Facebook page or in the email that went out this morning, so you can still sign up for that, but the deadline is tonight to do all that. Okay, so we're starting with an 8x8 of soft succulent, and then I went ahead and I cut these pieces right here. So this is Early Espresso and 6x6, and then I love this piece of the designer series paper with the campers and the little tents and trees. And this is just 5 3/4 by 5 3/4. So we are going to layer these together and glue that down. So I was in Utah for the past several days with about 80 other demonstrators, some top demonstrators that had earned the incentive trip. Most all of them had earned it, and because our incentive trip from Stampin' Up! Got canceled. So we still met in Utah, and it was a fabulous time of relaxation, some business stuff, and it was just awesome. Okay, the next thing I did is I cut 4 of these early espresso squares. And let me tell you the measurement of these. I believe they were 2 1/4 by 2 1/4, but let me confirm with my ruler. Yes, correct. They're 2 1/2. They're 2 1/2 inch squares. See, that's why I wanted to double check. So I have 4 early espresso 2 1/2 inch squares. And then I cut the designer paper 2 1/4. So I use 4 different patterns. So I'm going to move this aside. And we have these little squares that we're going to work with right now. And I do not have a sample done ahead of time, so let's hope this looks really cute, but I think it will. I kind of like laid it out, and I took a picture of my vision so we can, and see, I'm looking at my phone. I have a picture right here of kind of what I wanted to do. So this paper, again, it's 2 1/4. That's what it's the back of that, and I'm going to put that, I'm going to glue that one there. Then I did this piece right here, 2 1/4 by 2 1/4, and we're going to put that one up there. And then I have this piece, again, 2 1/4. This is just a different pattern. That's what the back looks like. And I'm going to put that one down here. And then I cut this one. All of these patterns are really nice. Here's this one. That's the back. So there is that. Okay. We are going to go ahead and glue these down. So we flew into Las Vegas and stayed there a night, and then drove up to St. George, Utah. So I drove through Arizona a little bit. It was so beautiful. I've never really been out there. I've been to Salt Lake City, but like just in conferences and just in the conference center and walking to my hotel. So I finally got to experience Utah and out there. So that was super fun. Okay, so I'm layering these 2 1/4 inch designer series papers down to the 2 1/2 inch early espresso. I am also going to use these dots, the rusted metallic dots and the twine. Again, I'm using the same elements that you're going to get in that class, the Mega Masculine class. You can also, I also have a PDF only version. So there's that also. Okay, so now we are going to, I took some of the paper. So if you've seen my other videos showing you the set, or I even did a video on this specific class, this paper has these awesome laser cuts that you can cut out. And again, these are what I used on the card. So you technically could tweak and change some of the cards and not use the stamp set at all, although I really love it. So I did use it on some of the projects. So these are like some little antlers. I did punch out a 1 1/4 inch vellum circle that I just threw. So that was the only piece I added, was this vellum circle, 1 1/4 inch vellum. And then we have this little piece here. So these are the pieces we're going to be working with. So let's put this together. This is going to be really easy. You're going to want your dimensionals. I love dimensionals. And so we're going to take this, and we're going to take this little cute little van. We're going to put some dimensionals on the back here. And this is going to go on this square up here. Oh, before I did that, I think I wanted to tie some twine around. See, this is like when I don't have it done, I gotta think and do it all at the same time. So we're going to wrap this around twice, and I'm going to tie it, hopefully, and make a bow. So thank you for being patient with me. Oh gosh, how annoying to have your computer like stopping and telling me your disk is almost full. Save space by optimizing storage. Okay, if I only knew how to do that. I'll have to have my husband help me out with that because he is my technology guy. Okay, so I'm just going to tie this twine around twice. I did tie a bow. You could just tie a knot. I'm going to make it more like flat so it's not like such like a bow. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my fingers and kind of unravel the twine even more just to make it more a little more rustic looking. Okay, then take that little van, and you can't even really see that twine, so I'm going to pull it down a little bit. Now we're going to put this kind of, I want to put it above it like that. Okay, so there we have that one. Now we are going to do our next square, and on this one I have this little tree, and then the words that say, I hope your day is a grand adventure. Now in any of these squares you could cut out a photo also and like insert it, or you could do a couple photos if you like go camping or whatever, but I'm just using the pieces here. But in the one in my that I showed you that's included in the class, I did put a photo, and I did a little bit bigger photo. So again, I just wanted to give you guys, there's so many things you can do with this, and I could have made like 500 projects, I feel like. But so I'm popping the little tree, popped the little tree up there, and then I'm going to take this hope your day is a grand adventure, and I'm going to put dimensionals on not this end but the left side, because I popped up the tree and I want this to like not be like wonky like that, you know. So I'm going to put this across here, and the tree is popped up, and I'm just kind of centering it because it's like a different size. So just like that. So here is this one, this little square, and then on this one right here, so this is Sahara sand. We are going, well, let's do this one. This one's easy. I grabbed this. It says, with you, I'm never lost, and I'm just going to wrap some twine around it, but then I'm going to have it going the other way. So 1, 2, and I'm just going to tie a knot. I might undo that bow. I don't know if I like that bow there on this one. I might just tie a knot too. It's just tie some twine here, and I'm trying to hurry because that message is still on my screen. Do this and this. Okay, and then I'm unraveling it also. And then I'm going to slide it down because I want it on the opposite. I want it on the opposite side like that. Can you see that? Okay, take your little backs off here, and we're going to put this on right like that. All right, so there is that. Do you see how fast this is? Okay, on this square, we're going to take that, what is it? I don't know if this is a deer or a moose or an elk or I don't know what, but we're going to take it. It has the same color and it goes with our theme. I'm going to put one dimensional on the back and layer it to, again, this is 1 1/4 or something of a similar size of vellum. We're going to lay that on there. And then I'm going to add some adhesive on the back to put the antlers on. Again, these are all awesome little die cuts from the paper. I'm going to put one, I'm going to kind of position it how I think it needs to go. Kind of like that. And then that. So let me grab glue dots. Do I have glue dots? Glue dots, glue dots. I'm like way more frazzled than I've ever been ever because of this. So I'm just going to put one glue dot kind of here, and if I can get it off. The little circle is going to hold these down too. So I'm going to put one there and then one on the other side. Okay. if you guys want to do any ordering, I have a new host code too. If you want to order any products, we have the new catalog that just went live in May. Oops, that's a little down too far. And in July, next month, we will have a holiday catalog too. So lots of fun stuff going on. And then I'm going to just put this right over top like that. Let me pick it up so you can see. So there is that square. So there we go. All right, now we are going to add some of these things, but let's put this together. Okay, so remember I have this. Now I'm going to set this down with dimensionals because it's going in one of these shadow boxes. And shadow boxes I just got at the craft store. You can get them on Amazon. So you'll need your own shadow box, and it's 8 by 8 inch size. 8 by 8 is what we're doing. So I'm going to flip this over. If you missed the measurements, I set them at the beginning, but this is 8 by 8. I'll say them right now because my video is all wonky. And this is 6 by 6. And then the designer paper that we put on the inside is 5 3/4 by 5 3/4. So you're going to want to put, I mean, this is a pretty big thing. So I have a lot of dimensionals, and I'm going to furiously take them off. And then we're going to stick this down and put this together. So here's our bottom, and then I'm just going to eyeball this. That looks about even, like that. Then I'm going to take my squares and I'm going to position them before I put them down so we can line them up. Oh, thank you so much for sharing, Marilyn. I appreciate that. Okay, I think we want that one there and this one up here. So it's going to look something like this. Now you can get out your ruler and perfectly space them out. This is my ruler, my failing eyes. So I'm going to just kind of position them evenly. And the last thing we're going to do once I get them down is add the little rustic things. Okay, I'm going to put mine down with dimensionals. More that stupid back. Those backs fly everywhere, don't they? So I'm going to take this one off first. And in the class, I did use some black embossing powder, but you could just use black ink. I like the embossing powder because it's shiny and it's raised, and it just looks so nice. And I've just been loving the look of it. So I did use black embossing powder, but minimal like inks and stuff. Because it's masculine, I didn't need a ton of stuff. Okay, and then I'm putting these down. Make sure you have dimensionals because you're going to need a lot of them. So I add them on like almost to every order, a pack of dimensionals, because they're just the best thing ever. And then I'm going to line that up there, and we'll do this one. We'll put these down. So this is great. This doesn't have to be for Father's Day. In fact, my class might not even arrive to you for Father's Day, but we're doing it in June because it is, it's just when I was able to get the products and get it out. But these are just going to be some awesome cards that you'll have, and you can make tons more with all your leftover stuff. Like I said, I just tipped the iceberg with this set. It is amazing. And the paper is one of my favorite papers that Stampin' Up! Has ever offered, ever. And I hope they make more like it. So then we're going to put this here, like so. And then we're going to take these rustic metallic. You can see I have used a lot. You'll get a full sheet in the class and a full thing of your twine and paper and my take your pick tool. I am not seeing, it's probably right here, so I'm just going to use these and we're going to add some of these. My disclaimer with these is I saw they were falling off in my other shadow box, so make sure you just press them down really hard. So that's what I'm going to do because they are sticky. I just don't think I pressed down hard enough. And the sticky is still on them. So anyway, just do that. And then hopefully that will help. I'm going to put a few of these little dots on here. And we'll put one up there. We'll put a few over here. I mean, I really want to use like some sparkle stuff, but I'm not going to, because if I give this to one of the men in my life, they would not like that. But you can do what you like. So there's that. I'm going to add one more down here. Kind of like that. And I'm going to add a couple over here. So I can get them on. 1, 2, and you could put one. They're kind of tight. That's okay. And up there. Okay, so here is what it looks like. See, I added some of those dots. I kind of frayed my little ribbon a little bit. And this is what it looks like. Yes, you could add some Wink of, somebody said you could add Wink of Stella to the windows. Yep. That would look really cute too. So again, this is just, and you can put this in, like here's the one from the class we're going to make, kind of like a barbecue one. You can put it in a little frame. And this is like a barnwood type 8x8. And it's going to, because of all of our dimensionals, there's a lot of depth here that you can't really see on the video, but you can see in person because we popped this up and then these layers up and then the other. So it looks really nice. And I'm not gonna like pop this off to put it in because I'll probably like break my finger and who knows what's going on. But this is just a really fun home decor piece you can make for a guy or a girl if they like camping. And I love it also because you could insert photos in any of these spaces as well. So that is, this is, again, the Mega Masculine class. You have until tonight to sign up. And if you did want to do any ordering, here's the host code. That host code is up there. I just tried to move it, probably make, there's the new host code. And what else do I have? The add-on class I talked about, I showed you. Here's another, the 12x12 one I did with that. So I used like the arrows, some of these little sentiment things here. And then this is the paper on the background here. I used that. And then I did use the Give It a Whirl, the stars. I put lots of little stars in here. So I can't wait to do, I think you can do some really great scrapbook things with this as well if you like to scrapbook. Okay, the video is still going, so let me show you a few little things I got, and then I'll probably re-show this on Wednesday too when my computer is better. But when we got there, we got a little gift when we wrote, because like I said, I went away this weekend. And this little thing you could hang, it's just like a little monogram. And these are embellishments in our big catalog. They're like these silver sprigs and they're really, really pretty. So check those out. They're in this annual catalog. So it's like a giant, kind of like a bottle cap. So I got that. I just thought I would show you. That's just really fun. And then we got this cool bag. These are Stampin' Up! Bags too. And it's filled, I didn't eat anything out of here, but it is filled with all kinds of yummy, juicy candy. If you guys have never had these are really, really good. We included them in a retreat one time, so that's why I know that. And then it just says, alone we can do so little, and together we can do so much. So there's that. And again, these are Stampin' Up! Little bags too. We have great packaging. So those are two of the little things I got. Oh, and then one of my roommates got me this cute little owl. We went to like a farmer's market. And so my friend Melissa, I met her for the first time. She was my friend Jennifer's friend. She got me this cute little owl. Unfortunately, the rest of the stuff I left at home. But these were some of the things I have. So this was like, I believe, handmade. At the little farmer's market. You guys know I love little owls, so that's going to go on a little stand behind me. So just a few little things I got while I was gone. Wanted to share with you and just share that class because it's really awesome. And I didn't have a lot of time to talk about that masculine class, so hopefully now you still have time to get in till tonight. And if you want to do that add-on with the bottled happiness, I know a lot of you already bought the stamp set and bundle. I've done a video on it. So you're going to make 5 cards. It's only $25. You'll get the embellishments and some of the paper, and that will be a great add-on if you want as well. So I'm going to hop off here, and hopefully this video will merge together perfectly. I think somebody said, how much is the PDF? I believe the PDF is $20, and you would get the masculine class with the 10 cards, projects, and then you would also get the bottled happiness with the 5 projects as well. So, yep, there's a PDF version. If you need to add on the stamp set or the bundle, you can. If you need to add on this or the punch, you can do that as well. So if you're missing anything, you can add it on. I can ship it all to you. Or if you already own it, that's great too. So thank you all. Have a wonderful Tuesday. Thanks for sticking with me and coming back. And I will see you tomorrow night. Wednesday night, I will have all new projects for you. And so I will be working on that. I'll see you guys later. Have a great rest of your Tuesday. Bye.